Hello YouTube and welcome to GrunfWorks Plays KSP, and in today's episode we will be shooting for the moon. Quite literally. Yes, I will have gathered in total 88 signs and I need a lot more. So, without further ado, let's go and build ourselves the Moon Explorer. And by building the Moon Explorer, I just think renaming the Minmus Explorer to be called Moonlander Mark 1 and adding some minor modifications that would hopefully result in getting to the moon. Hopefully. And returning with some sweet, sweet science. Yes. So, I wasn't kidding when I meant small modifications. Place the landing legs, start retracted. Alright, that's it. The ship is ready for launch to the moon. On the crew part, I will be taking Jebediah and Bob, leaving Valentina out because she has already been to Minmus twice, if I may add so I'm guessing that should be enough. Without further ado, let's kick it. I mean, this craft has been a Minmus science hopper, which hopped once, so I'm hoping that it should have enough Delta V to go to the moon and land. So let's see if everything goes to plan. Jeb and Bob seem to be, collaborating fine. Everything seems nominal. And guys, I have received your requests to put some visual enhancements. I actually am considering to do that. I'm already installed and I'm experimenting for some future episodes. I think you will be seeing some visual upgrades starting episode 18 or 19. I'm not exactly sure which one. Yes, without further ado, our periapsis is rising. It has already passed the 40 mark. 60, ditching the last set of boosters, and now we're onwards to the main stack. We have 3.8 thousand Delta V. That should be more than enough, I hope. Alright. 90, 91. Soon we will reach 100. 100 kilometers. Perfect. Let's circularize. Alright. There we go. Periapsis. Oh, 100 by 112. I think that's decent enough. Let's not jinx it. So 1029 more. Sounds about right. One minute and sharp on the maneuver node burn, and 1 minute until the maneuver node. So when it hits the T-minus 30 seconds mark, I'll be hitting the gas. Our Kerbal seem to be ready and prepared for the adventure that ensues, so I think everything will be great. And kicking the gas any second now. There we go. Yeah, apparently when I was recording this I have slept a little bit behind the wheel. No matter, let's take a screenshot. $450 more to burn. $200 meters per second. And circularized. Okay, I need to burn just a teeny bit more to raise the... yeah, Okay, 79. Well, it's not perfect, but who cares? Moon set it as a target. We are right up there when it comes to the maneuver node, plus minus 0.2. That's good enough. Let's just see if we manage to get the maneuver node to get us to the moon. So even if I move it, yeah, I get an apoapsis or periapsis. Good, 746. Wonderful. I'm just trying to optimize it a little bit. Seems good enough. All right. Yeah, I think that would be good enough. So let's warp until here. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you recall, I mean, in previous, I wanted to go with an SSTO program, but we need the very costly hypersonic gear to be able, more specifically, ram jets. So I'm thinking of going and collecting some more science before we do something like that crazy. And SSTOs will become more important once we manage to get a station orbital and then, you know, resupply ships and all that jazz. Alright, let's kick on in the gas. 700 meters per second to go. And all in all, everything seems to be going fine. Bob is happy. Very. And Jeb is just, yeah, Jeb's a rascal. He's just too cool to be, you know, show emotions. He's just, yeah, keeping things under control, and kick the stage, and there we go. Perfect. So let's kill the maneuver node. Thank you. And when we get closer to the moon, we will be correcting and getting into orbit. Let's now watch as our ship, yeah, lights, camera, action. Let's just enjoy as our Mooner lander gently leaves Kerbin and goes onwards to the moon. It's just fantastic. Just looking for a good angle. And while I'm here, might as well deploy the fairings. Observe the materials bay, maybe do some science, you know. The science stuff. Oh, look at that. The Kerbin droves ever so smaller on the landscape. That's just beautiful. Oh, and I see the shadow of the moon approaching. Closer and closer it gets, the more shiny and bright it becomes. Although technically we're in its shadow, so yeah, not too much shinier. Okay, and we have an approach, so we should be at the periapsis setting up a burn. Yes, that will bring our periapsis way down. 280 meters per second burn. Not too shabby. Alright, preparing for the burn. And I just want to set up some good angles so we can enjoy the looks on the moon while we're doing so. Let's do a little bit of time warp. Ah, there's moon. And here it comes. Oopsie. Well, that's dark. Alright, getting in on the moon side. T minus 55. Node in 1 minute 20 seconds and the burn time of 11 seconds. Jab, he's happy. He is on the... he's over the moon. Literally. So T minus 48, 47, 46. And when we get at 5 or 6, I press the burn button. Light the matchstick. Alright. So, burn coming in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and going. 100 meters per second to burn. And perfect. The periapsis being of around 30-ish. Let's put it down to 24. That's good enough, I would say. And then when we come, we will ultimately want to land somewhere. So I'm just thinking somewhere around, maybe at the maneuver node to reduce it even further. 138. We have a total of 1260 meters per second. I don't know how much exactly is needed to get to the moon and back, but no going back. We are committed. We want to be placing a Kerbal on the moon. And hopefully returning them, but that's a different story. Alright. Five seconds burn, and we will be burning shortly. The burn is coming in 25 seconds. So, Jab and Bob, are you ready to be the first Kerbals on the moon? There we go, beautiful. And I think on the next pass we will be doing the landing. Yeah, I think that will be just perfect. So let's figure out a good landing angle. So I'm going for that crater, hopefully. .34 minutes per second would be the deorbit burn. And let's warp until here. Highly useful, so we don't have to manually burn. Jebediah is at the helm, so nothing to worry about. Alright, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and burn. Now we are going down, that's for sure, but that's a given, and we will be deorbiting. I just have to find a really good angle, because after all it's our first landing on the moon. Making sure we're pointing retrograde. Oh, I forgot the science. Crew report. Yes, we could use some science. EVA. Materials Bay, yes. Mystery Goo, yes. So, let's do all the experiments. Collect all the experiments. Bob, get out. EVA report, yes, thank you. Restore the mystery goo and restore the materials bay, will you? This will give a great chunk of science once we land there, actually. Container, collect all, and perfect. Now, let's fold up the solar panels. After all, we will be going for the landing sooner rather than later. Time accelerate a little bit, and we will be getting ready for the landing. Oh, look at that, that's just cool. There's a minor crater, after which we'll be getting the bigger crater. Alright, coming up. Mun is becoming bigger and bigger now. Alright, soon enough we will be coming... Ah, that was the crater that we passed. We'll be passing one crater on the left hand side, after which is our main crater where we want to be landing. Okay, good to know. Take down the landing gear. The last one was a little bit too bouncy for my taste, so I figured I'd rather use this one. Oh, we're gonna pass close, aren't we? Oh boy. And that crater doesn't look flat at all. Ah, screw it, let's just engage the engines and land here. This looks like a really nice flat surface to land. Stop dead in the tracks and let's land here rather. Yep, okie doke. Yes, sorry, little change of plan. We will be landing here. Ish, kinda. Wow, 6,300 meters. It doesn't look like 6.3 thousand. Yeah, I'll just have to eyeball it, I guess. Gently on the retro boosters, and we are coming down. Come on, easy does it. Surface 20 meters per second, 18. Where's my shadow? Oh, it's right down. Beautiful. That tells a lot. Not. Alright. Oh. Easy does it. Easy does it, Chief. Easy does it. Oops. Bouncy. Holding steady. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, we are the first Kerbals to have successfully landed on the moon. Let's get some science and take some selfies. Oh yeah. Crew report, perfect. Mystery goo, yes, thank you. Science Junior, perfect. Alright, transfer data, we have stored data, let's do the EVA. While you're here, might as well do the EVA, restore this, restore that guy. Perfect. And then we plant a flag, take a surface sample, and do the selfie, obviously. Take a surface sample and keep the experiment. Wonderful. Let's switch over to Jeb. Oh, oops. Now I've noticed one thing that I shouldn't have noticed. It seems like we have 409 delta V altogether. Does that mean that we are gonna have to build a colony here? Well, it's a worry for a later time. Let's just stick a flag here. Yes, here we go. Moons, Highlands, conquered. Don't you mean colonized? How to get home? Yes, it's a very good question, Jeb. I fully agree. However, we first have to take pictures and report our success back to Kerbal. So, yeah, look at him go. He's just too happy. All right, let's go up. grab, board. Thank you. Now, next one. Bob. Let's go and grab stuff. All right. Might as well. Oopsie. Careful. Easy does it. Grab, board. Wonderful. Okay, so we have 409 meters per second delta V. Can we transmit the data, at least what we have researched? No, we can't. And why is that? Oh, because we're on the far side of the moon, dummy. And the moon is, of course, tidally locked to Kerbal. So I guess we will never be able to report. Well, guys, I'm pretty sure you all know what that means. That means, of course, we will be having to launch a rescue mission. Oh, let's turn on the solar panels because it looks like we'll be stuck here for a while. Well, dudes, we made our first moon colony, so like if you like the episode, press to subscribe, and I will be seeing you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.